Ladies and gentlemen, the time has arrived for us to actually play a collab that's not a pile of steaming garbage. I think a lot of people are familiar with the rather tumultuous history that Gacha collabs have had across 2025, and it appears that after Fate's failure, and Hoyoverse's failure, to be honest, well, looks like Kuro's here to save the day. So let's go ahead. Let's get right on into it. We've got an exciting bit of stuff planned. We might be releasing quite a bit of PGR content regarding this update. But of course, we got to start off with the most important part, getting these two very, very cool characters. So with that, let's go ahead. Let's get right on into it. So what we got to do before we get into the events is, of course, actually try some of the characters out. And the unfortunate thing when it comes to the matter is that I heard some of the characters are actually really difficult to play, much like Devil May Cry 5 itself. So why don't we go ahead, try out Dante for a little bit, and then see how it goes. Okay. All right. So this is how the character switch is going. I gotta say, the production value of this thing is looking insane. So let's start off with Dante. I heard he's a little bit easier. We'll just do maybe like the core skill exercise, see how it all goes, try it out for both units, and then go from there. Alrighty, what are we looking at?
And now, I'm gonna play with you.
Okay. Alright, let's get familiar. Okay, alright. Holy moly, the texture quality is insane. By default, Dante enters the battlefield wielding the Devil's Sword, and then you tap an orb to switch to the other weapon. Okay. Oh my gosh. At full Devil Trigger, press and hold the basic attack to convert them to Judgment Points, or DT.
Let me show you what I've got. Take this.
Did that do it? Okay. Tap Blue Orb to switch to Balrog.
Go back to hell.
Okay. Okay. So I can, like, switch weapons like that? Alright.
Go back to hell.
It's insane how much they've been able to take from the actual games and then, like, implement the mechanics in a way where they, like, press and hold yellow orb and then release. Okay, all right. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, this has to be one of the most fateful collabs I've ever seen. Oh, they even got the transformation. I'm not gonna lie, pressing that L key on my keyboard is kind of bad, though. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. I feel like I need 2 keyboards to play this game. Cast the Signal Orb in the Sin Devil Trigger form to convert the Sin Devil Trigger to Judgment Points. Okay. Okay, that was pretty crazy. Okay, this is like... We might have to max out these characters. Yeah, we might have to max out these characters, guys. How is this game that was released in, like, 2016, 2019? How does it look... How does it still look better than the Hoyo games? I thought that was, like, Wu-Wa's thing. And then you got, like, the seamless fucking... The switching? Oh my gosh. Okay, alright. Dante is pretty fun to play, but I will say, Dante does have some stuff where it's like, I've never been that big of a fan of his moveset. I've always thought that he uses, like, you know, I've always thought the guns were a bit of a pussy move, especially when he has that gigantic sword and all those fists. So let's go see what the other more cool-looking unit actually looks like. And I heard this guy's a little bit more complicated. Oh, they even have like the... Okay, the ending screen is really nice for the end of combat as well. That's Dante. Now let's take a look at the real star of the show and see what his tutorial looks like. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Have you decided?
They gave him the chair?
Die first.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna stop fanboying for a second. Let's get familiar with Vergil's basic controls. Okay. Bros, I'm already beginning to feel motivated.
Go to hell.
I'm very motivated now. Switch back to Yamato. Okay. At the full Sin Devil Trigger, Tap the signature to transform. Okay.
This is power.
All right, brother. Hey, you gotta chill with that. Okay. Certain attacks are gonna grant the points. Tap basic.
You shall die.
And then you judgment cut end, brother. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. They didn't even get into his other weapons. He's probably so complicated with like all the different stuff that he's got going on that they made the first part of his tutorial really, really simple. But yeah, you can see that there's quite a bit of like that juggling stuff going on.
You shall die.
He's even got a regular form judgment cut. Brother, this already looks like it's gonna be pretty fun. This looks like it's gonna be really, really, really fun.
Disappointing.
All right, so clearly there are way more tutorials that I can do to get like a bit of a better rundown of the kit. I don't know if we want to spend that much time doing that, especially when there's something way more exciting that we can actually get to over here. And that is, of course, ladies and gentlemen, going to be the actual pulls themselves. We got a lot of black crystals and stuff. We also have a little bit of juice in the tank, and I can also consult my financial advisor as well. Because one thing I like to do in gacha games is actually support companies and support developers that have done an amazing job with their feature updates. And I'm just gonna be real here, guys. From what I've played and what I've seen, this is legitimately probably the best collab characters that have ever been released in a gacha before. People said the Fate collab was like, it had some redeeming parts where the characters were pretty cool, but then the story was shit. I think that this collab could not have a story, and I think it would still be one of the best ones ever because of how well the characters are designed. So with that, let's go ahead and actually pull them. So the collab has a really, really, really crazy feature where for every single collab banner, you can see the Dante and the Vergil banners. If you pull one, you get a second one for free. And I think you also get a free copy of Dante as well. So you get a bunch of dupes for him, which are obviously going to increase his strength. But Vergil's the guy that you have to pull on the banner. And so you pull 2 copies, you'll actually get 4. And so what do you think we're going to do? Well, we're going to have to get 4 of both of them. And the thing is, there are 2 different banner systems in PGR that are like a little bit tricky. The first one is you're guaranteed the character in 60 pulls. And the second one is a little bit different. You have a higher rate of getting the character off pity, but then the pity increases a little bit higher from 60 to 80 to 100. The other thing when it comes to this collab banner is that's actually discounted by a pretty fair amount. 2,500 for 10 pulls goes actually down to 1,750. And so everyone in chat is currently calling me a pusa if I don't do the Fate target to get all my characters, right? The more risky one that's less guaranteed. So why don't we just start off with that and then see how we go? Because, well, we've only got about a month and 12 days to get this all done. Let's just get it all done right now. Let's get those copies. All right, Dante, you're up, buddy boy. Let's do this. Don't do it. The Fate banner's a scam. People are saying the Fate banner is a scam. Truth to be told, I've done the Fate banner, and I've also gotten it on, like, the first 10 pull. Okay, it looks like the pity counts are separated, so we'll just have to finish this one off. Surely we'll get it here. We'll get it early. That's the point of pulling on this banner. It's to get it early. And if you know you got the 5-star or you got the S-rank character, it'll turn, like, red. So, come on, man. And you can't lose 50-50 in this game. All right, I'm beginning to hear the soundtrack of, like, movies that I don't like. I'm beginning to hear the soundtrack of something that I don't like. Ooh, okay. We're in the danger zone now, ladies and gentlemen. This is not looking good. Dante's free from the story. I understand that, but I want to get his copies as well.
Bruh.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel very good. Surely we just get it here, right? So it's not like we did too many more extras. Yeah, surely we just get it at 60 here, right? Mr. Stark?
Nope.
Oh, I don't feel very good. I don't feel very good. Oh, I feel kind of dumb for missing some of my pain cages. Missing my war zone for the past couple of weeks. Oh dear. Okay, so you might think that I'm exceptionally unlucky right now. We'll just get it on the Vergil banner. We'll get it on the Vergil banner. It'll be fine. Okay, looks like we're going straight to 90, boys. My condolences to myself. Hey, at least we didn't hit 100. At least we didn't hit 100. Well,
Your room is
there he
perfect
is.
as a branch of our agency.
All right, so
Let's put up the sign here.
the goal is now that we've gotten Dante, we got that free other copy.
Your room is
Oh, hell yeah, brother. Now we're going to do the same exact thing on the Vergil banner. And I think that I'm going to get it in like 30, and then it'll like offset the failure that I just had. Let's do this. I'm motivated. I'm motivated. Okay, come on. Just 20 more. Come on, within 20. Let's do this. Surely it'll be fine. All right, within 30, right? Let's get the discount. Let's get the discount. Boom. Hey, maybe we'll get a double. Maybe we'll get a double, right?
Bruh.
Maybe a triple? Maybe we'll get a triple, right? Stay motivated, brothers.
Nope.
Oh, is this what I get for calling the PGR community elitists? Is this my punishment for calling them elitists when they are? Oh, no. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, surely it's a double here, though.
Fight!
Wow. Hey, maybe they should just remove this banner from the game. Maybe they just need to remove this banner from the game, bro. There's no way, bro. There's no way, bro. What is going on? Why do I feel like I'm like scraping the bottom of the barrel now? Surely singles will work here, right? Surely singles will work here. It's not like I've been saving like 4 months for this collab. Okay, singles worked. Singles
I can feel his
worked,
presence.
ladies and gentlemen. There we go. We've got both characters. However, it is unfortunate, right? When it comes to PGR, you do want the characters' weapons if you want them to be like pretty good and pretty usable, because oftentimes parts of their kit can be locked behind their weapon. And just by taking a look at it over here, I am interested in what these weapons actually do. As you can see, like I said before, right, having the weapon for a character is pretty important because it'll give things like resources, so on and so forth, make them like, and if you don't have them, you can actually feel like a part of the kit is missing. So naturally, right, we're gonna want to make sure we secure these as well. So, oh dear, looks like the weapons aren't discounted. Oh dearie me, we might be in a bit of an issue, ladies and gentlemen. So let me just go ahead, let me consult my financial advisor real fast, and let's see what we can do here. All right, supply packs. Okay. What's this looking like? Event pack A, I could buy that. Event pack B, event pack C. Now that one looks pretty good. It is also incredibly expensive. All right. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. They have a lot of packages for this shit. They have an exceptional number of packages for this shit. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's go for some of these ones. Let's just get some of the smaller ones out of the way. There we go. Because we did have some left over. And let's see if this is enough for us to cop one of those. Wait, is that... Oh, I see. It looks like the tickets are separated. Oh, dearie me. It looks like I've been had, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it looks like those aren't tickets for the weapon. Okay, so make sure you don't make the same mistake that I did. Maybe if you do plan on spending money, maybe spend the money before you pull on the banners. Otherwise, you might end up with the wrong tickets. Yeah, make sure you guys read. So, for those of you that have been playing Wuthering Waves, you can kind of see how confusing the gacha system can actually be. And sometimes it being a little bit more simple, like you see in Wuwa, can actually be better for you. So you don't fuck yourself over like I just did. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, these are just for the characters too. Where's the weapon one? They only have one weapon one. Wait, that doesn't even seem like a good deal. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is a little bit rough, brother. I will pick up my free thing, but yeah, this is a little bit rough, brother. Holy moly. All right. So, unfortunately, it does look like we will be a little bit delayed over here. And you can see that this was a pretty painful process. But at least you got to learn. At least you got to learn from me about what not to do when you're pulling on PGR banners. Yeah, I think that I can say that I bricked my account and it wouldn't even be clickbait at this point. After a bit of grinding, well, it's time to get Yamato, right, ladies and gentlemen? Let's see. Are we gonna get lucky this time? Surely. Surely it'll come back for us. Boom! This is the worst day of my life.